This is the worst way to start a fuel economy challenge. The car has done. That's the starting point. Right everyone, you join me here at the fill up of this car. I'm filling it up with some 99 run Tesco Momentum. Right, so what's the challenge today? Well, as you guys all know from before anyway, I highly rate this car. It's just one of those things where, in my opinion, this car does absolutely everything you could ask of it. And I've got a really important parcel to drop off today, and now it requires me to drive all the way over to Boston, and there I'll be able to hand the parcel over. But my brother asked me if I should take his Swift, and I said I'd ideally want to take the M5 instead. He was like, oh, the Swift will save you so much money on fuel, and I said, I think the M5 is a lot better than you think it is. So in the Swift, the same journey would have probably cost around 20 to 25 pounds, okay? Give or take, if it does about 50 to 60 miles per gallon. I think I should be able to do it in this car for around 40 pounds. So I'm filling it up right now, and I'm gonna look to come, oh, you guys just heard the click. I'm gonna try and, okay, third click, you guys heard that now. Now I'm gonna see about how good of a fuel economy run can this car do. Here we go. It's so far taken 75 pounds. We've got that info all sorted. Now the next thing is, right, so the receipt is here. This receipt doesn't matter as much as the next one. So right now I'm going to be starting to drive all the way over to Spalding, and then from there we're going to look at seeing just how fuel efficient this car has been. So without further ado, right guys, I'm going to start driving. The car has been full tanked, and now I am going to be starting to drive away from here. And right, I think a couple of things. I'm going to put the loud exhaust off. Oh, someone's got their Porsche that they're just nicely washing there. That's pretty cool. I don't want to be using up fuel parked up like this, but sometimes it is what it is. Okay, so I have to be really good on fuel, especially at the beginning, because if you're smart with your fuel with your right foot, it'll make life a lot easier when it comes to fuel economy challenge. Now, I want to kind of set the standards for this challenge to be that I will be looking to do the correct speed, the normal speed. So it's currently 8:36, and so the main things for me here is I want to set the car on a challenge where I'm basically doing the speed limit at every point, and I'm just driving sensibly, and I want to see what kind of fuel economy this car can achieve, because I personally think, especially for a car that doesn't have cylinder deactivation like the RS6, and it's not like a B50A in a 540i or a, you know, 440i or something like that, or an M140, this car has been designed in a way which is purely for performance. And I think it's absolutely amazing that this car, being so well designed for performance, can achieve the fuel economy that it does. Now, I don't want to see what MPG I'm getting. I'm going to leave that completely blank. I'm not going to look at any of that. All I'm going to do on this entire drive is just focus on driving the car as it needs to be driven. Most of the time I'm going to have it set up on cruise control, so it's just going to do the work of keeping the car at the right speed that it's supposed to be kept at. I think that this car should be able to achieve an average of 32 miles per gallon. So with everything set at the moment, I'll be able to calculate how much does it actually cost to refill this car after the miles that I would have done in it. And I think that's the main thing, because we can always look at the trip meter and see what MPG it's actually saying, blah blah blah, which nowadays it is very, very accurate. To actually get a true real world fuel economy, you need to look at the distance you've done, how much it's cost from tank to tank, and that way you know exactly what you've put in for that exact trip. Oh, what car can I hear? Oh no, if I see some cars driving fast and racing and stuff, it's gonna make me feel a certain way, and I'm gonna be like, ah. Oh no. Ah. Okay, right, car, engine, stop. Stop. Oh, phew. Okay, so the engine stopped here. That's good news. Just hate it when you end up at a red light. It's the worst. Oh my god, I've literally just come from one red light. Within another 150 meters, I'm at another red light. Bloody hell. Absolute great. This is the worst way to start a fuel economy challenge. Now, most of this trip is going to be on motorway. There is going to be a little bit of B road and A road, but most of it is going to be purely motorway. Oh, I will need air conditioning at points, because it gets pretty hot sometimes. The UK right now is really weird for weather. Sometimes we're getting cold, sometimes we're getting really hot weather. So it's important for me to be not falling ill, basically. Normally on this road I'm sailing through it because I don't hit any of the red lights, but today just does not seem like it's my day. Oh, come on, person. This person is gonna kill me. And another red light. Of course. I just need to hit all the red lights, basically, because that way it's a fair fuel economy test. Get it done over so bad. But actually, I don't think there's another red light after this. This is potentially the last red light I'll hit for the entire trip. One of the things I think could have really made a big difference to this car's fuel economy is if you had an eco mode and not just efficient mode. I feel like efficient mode is a little bit like, it's not actually trying to be efficient, it's just the car being a little bit bleh. The other reason why I absolutely wanted to do this trip in this car over the Suzuki Swift, the active cruise control on this car. It's one of the best things you could live with on the motorway. It keeps you within your lane. It allows you to keep a distance from the car in front of you. And that's so important. I feel like this cruise control should be an option. If not an option, it should be given to every single car that's being made nowadays. I know cars are getting too techy and stuff like that, but this cruise control is genuinely so good. Toyotas get it, BMWs, every manufacturer is currently doing it. I don't see why they don't offer this cruise control as just a given to every single car, because it's basically the perfect safety feature you could ask for. So about 10 minutes in on the trip, and it's so frustrating to have all of these cars just constantly overtake you. Yeah. Although one really good thing is the car at the moment, the RPM it's in 8th gear and it's about 1,700 RPM, which just shows why this car is so good on fuel when you're doing decent speeds. I think at this point the car is barely using any performance. One of my friends is interested in buying the car off of me, and where I do love the idea of trying something new, I don't know if I can get rid of this car. It's a real first world problem to have, right? But I absolutely adore owning this car. It just does everything so well. It's so comfortable, and we're about to find out that it's actually really decent on fuel. It's got so much performance. It handles amazing. It accelerates amazingly. It's got grip for days with the 4-wheel drive. It's just everything the perfect daily driver needs to be. So right everyone, I am just about to come off on our first little section coming off on the motorway. Just letting the car slowly let it slow down. Right. It's been amazing so far already. Car's been really comfortable. I am very curious to see what it's actually going to be like fuel economy wise. We're pretty much halfway there, so we've got another 55 miles to do. It's just trickled just under the full tank mark, so I think it'll be surprising. I think we can get there and back before we hit the half tank mark, which if we can do 220 odd miles for half a tank, that's going to be seriously good fuel economy for, again, 4.4 litre twin turbo V8. Although I don't get why the car's not stopping when we're coming to a stop right now. But now, then it does, of course. As soon as I come to start driving off again, that's when it decides to put on its that's when it decides to actually turn off now. Oh man, the heads-up display is beautiful, the seats unbelievably comfortable, the ambient lighting top notch, just perfect, and I got no complaints here whatsoever. This car is just eating up these miles. I'm in extreme comfort and luxury right now, and we have hit the speed limit. No, so now we're on the section which is pretty much mostly A roads and B roads, and the views that we're going to see right now, absolutely stunning. I know we're going to get some really nice sunsets. I'm excited. The other little feature that I wanted to talk about right now is the active headlights. Now, if you look around us, you can see nicely right now. If I turn them off, you see how that instantly changes for everyone. Turn them back on. Just adds a nice amount of light to both sides. If you look more on this side of the road, just see how much lighting it adds versus the other way. It just gives everyone in front of me an easier time with their headlights, and I think that's just amazing. So I've come to one of the spots where you end up stopping for a little while, and thought I'd bring out a packet of crisps from my little goodie bag. Palm bears. I don't know about you guys, but this was a delicacy growing up. So guys, I'm here and I cannot believe I'm looking at the fuel gauge. I haven't looked at the MPG or anything like that. I'm just looking at the fuel gauge and just how good this has done. This has blown away my expectations completely, and yeah, right, time for me to switch into the other version of me, the version of me that's, oh my gosh, the version of me that's all about the GTR, and frick me, it's outside. Right, let's get out. That is literally what I've come out to seeing. I definitely wasn't expecting to see you in here. You're so quiet. I'll be the middleman, sir. Start it up.
Longest cable in the world.
I know.
Start it up, mate.
It's idling. How cool does this look? This is the cable work that they've had to do to get the car connected up. Doesn't this feel like Japan? So drop off has been completed. All of this drive just for a number plate. But right, time to head back in the M5 and let's chill for a little bit, guys. Let's just chill. Let's have a nice journey back home. Honestly, sometimes you forget just how long it takes to set yourself up again in the car when you're filming. Because honestly, guys, it does take a long time. Now, you know what? I was thinking of not driving back eco, but I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to drive the car how I kind of normally would. Just to kind of, you know, it's okay. I know what I'm doing.
Is not active.
I just think it's just worthwhile for me to just make sure I'm set on knowing what the car is like on fuel at this point in time. Road closures and stuff like that. Yes, there might be some road closures, but hopefully we don't have to deal with those. Let's turn this light off. And I don't want to go the way that the sat-nav normally says, because that way is horrible. This should be pretty chilled out of a drive home. I'm hoping everything goes down nice and smooth. I think we can get back to Birmingham by using under half a tank, which if I can do that, that's gonna be really, really impressive. It's gonna be seriously cool to see what fuel economy we get. And I can't praise this car enough, but I think it's time for us to chill out a little bit, put on some music of some sort, and just enjoy the drive home. I'll see you guys in a bit. Right, so really good news so far is pretty much past the halfway point home and just about to rejoin back up onto, well, it's technically an A road, but it feels like the motorway. It's the A14, and this is going to join right up to the M6. But what an atmosphere in this car. Honestly, it's been so chilled out for me. I don't feel stressed at all. Body doesn't hurt. I'm super relaxed. Yes, the seats could be a little bit more comfortable if you're going to compare it to an S-Class or a 7 Series. But when you're looking at it from how it is at the moment, the ambient lighting is just so nice in this car. It's just a perfect glow, and it just accents the interior so nicely. The speaker lights are just beautiful. The car genuinely just eats up the miles. just chews them right up and spits them right out. And that dual personality of this car, that it can do all of these things, is just unbelievable. And that is genuinely what I love so much about it. It's just everything all wrapped up in one. Is it gonna do it under £40? I actually think it's gonna cost me less than £40. I have a strong feeling it's gonna be close to £35, which if it does do that, then I'm gonna be super impressed with this car. But I'm gonna turn the light off now and continue driving for a little while. Oh, and I think I've deserved a little treat, so I'm gonna have this, and yeah, see you guys when we get there. I guess the best way to say it is ooh, Lamborghini Urus. Frick's sake. Gonna have to see. Okay, so the motorway is actually closed on the junction on the way home for me at the moment, so that is a little bit annoying, but I'm just gonna have to figure it out. Don't actually know which way this is gonna end up taking me right now, but we've got the Lamborghini Urus 270Y right in front. It is nice, I can't lie. Right. Well, I don't know if he will be on it or not, but I gave him the head start, and jeez. My gosh. I just beat a Lamborghini Urus. Oop. Oh, I couldn't. I just couldn't, okay? I know this is a fuel economy challenge, and I know that I had to be sensible, but Lamborghini Urus, down to party. BMW M5, down to party. So it ended up being one of those situations where unfortunately I could not avoid it. Yo, that was sick. I was literally going crazy thinking, why is the seatbelt just like staying out? It's not sitting back in. And then it hit me that I'm basically I had the microphone still attached to the seatbelt and everything like that, and it was just one of those things where it was just so weird to be in that situation. But before I head back, I'm gonna fill up the tank. It is gonna be more expensive here. It's 179.9 for V-Power. And what was I paying at Tesco's? 146.9? Huh? What on earth? Don't mess about. What? I think you guys need to see this. That's how slowly it's filling up. Well, I think there's something wrong here. There's something wrong. Okay, he sorted it out. I think he just needed to press something or something like that. But yeah, time to fill up. Let's actually get it off tracking on me. It'll be interesting to see the price difference if I was to pay the earlier price on, but Tesco's is closed at the moment, unfortunately. And even though both of these are technically 99 RON, the other one's so much cheaper. So definitely not coming to shout as regularly as I have been. That's the third click. Let's go pay, and that's the total. So just turned up back to the house. I think I'll go inside and then we'll catch up properly. I just need to yeah, it's been a long day. It's been a very long day, but I need to do the math and everything like that. I am very tired. It's 3 a.m. There you go. It's basically 3 a.m. And yeah, I would like to just get a little bit of rest. So let's get inside the house. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. Right, I'm just gonna sit on the bed and we can talk here, right? We can talk here. Right, so looking at this receipt, so it's at 179.9. That's how much it was per litre. Absolutely disgusting. Can't believe that. But I did 209 miles, and that does include having a little bit of fun with a Lamborghini Urus and also an Audi S4, which there's a little bit of a clip on, but anyway. So taking those two things in consideration, because full throttle on this car means your MPG is basically around 5 miles per gallon. In total, I've got this little app which lets me calculate everything. The car has done, so 179.9, cost of fuel 55 is about 43, 209. So taking everything into consideration, the fuel economy from the car on this beautiful app, which I don't know if it will show you guys right now, it's focusing on me, which I don't think is bad considering what happened at the end. Genuinely speaking, I think it probably cost around, again, given the roads that we drove on, the way I had to drive, obviously we had loads of roundabouts, loads of slowing down, speeding up. I don't think it's too bad. From a car that is as fast as a Lamborghini, fast as a Porsche, fast as a Ferrari, handles as good as it does, 5-seater, more than enough comfort. I don't feel sore at all. Well, to be honest, I always feel sore, but that's just how my body is these days. Now, this does leave an interesting predicament, which is, will the car be able to achieve over 500 miles to a full tank if I was to hypermile? Which I think it might. I genuinely think it might be able to. I think this is a great point to end the video. If you have enjoyed this, please leave your thoughts in the comments down below. If you would like to see that video of me attempting Birmingham to the Nürburgring on one full tank, then you have to press like and leave it in the comments below as well, because that way I will know that I need to arrange it. So right everyone, we're gonna end the video here. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you would like to see more car content. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you would like to. And yeah, everyone, I look forward to seeing you all in a future video. Peace out. Bye.